Steven Tyler once sang that love is hard on the knees. The world that Lena Holloway lives in no longer has any problem with their knees. You see, America has closed off its borders. It's removed anything bad from its world. It watches every move the people make, and every 18-year-old has to go through a procedure. It's a tiny lobotomy that removes a small piece that contains something called amor deliria nervosa, or what we would term love. The love is no longer allowed. The government has found that love is the root of all diseases and has removed it from its society. And if you try to fight that, you're called an invalid and you're forced into the wilds where they claim they killed most of the people who did that. Now, most of the people know that the invalids are still actually out there because there's every once in a while some disturbance. At least rumors of some disturbance, but that's just rumors, and who knows if those are true. Every night, regulators walk the streets with heavy sticks prepared to take anyone who disagrees or breaks a rule and punish them, which normally involves a very heavy beating. And anyone who shows the slightest bit of this disease in the society disappears and sometimes has the process done before they're 18. Occasionally that can lead to things like brain damage or other various things, but hey, there's a price to pay for everything, right? Lena Holloway has grown up being taught that the government is right. This is okay. We don't want to feel love. Never mind the fact that if you look down the street, you see a couple walking next to each other, looking straight forward, and not even holding hands. Not smiling. Not laughing. There's never laughter in the air. People don't smile at each other. Don't touch each other. If you go down the street of houses and you see some kids playing outside and one of them falls over and scrapes up their knee and starts crying, no parent comes running out to comfort their child, to see if they're okay, to show them affection, to try to help them feel better. That is not the America that Lena Holloway lives in. But that is the right America. The government's doing this for the people. Is this right? Well, I don't know. But Lena thinks it is. Until one day when she's at her evaluations where she'll be matched with the perfect husband for her life, who she'll marry and have kids with, however many the government says she should have at least, and spend the rest of her life with. And during the evaluation, she looks up and sees a boy. Beautiful colored hair, startling eyes, a wicked smile, who winks at her. And Lena feels something. And she's scared. She's scared because is she starting to catch it? Is she starting to catch the disease that killed her mother? Because her mother killed herself because of this disease, amor deliria nervosa. And what if she gets it? Is she going to do the same thing? Or is the government going to come and take her away and make her do the procedure early? Or lock her away or throw her into the wilds? But there's that boy. What's his name? Adam. What about him? What about her friend who's starting to change? Starting to show signs of things, of maybe not believing what the government says. Her best friend, her friend all her life. Why is she questioning things and doing things she shouldn't do, like listening to music that's in band and going to parties with boys there? Why is she doing that? What is Lena going to do? Is she going to kill the disease? Or is she going to fight the government that wants to kill the disease and wants to change her? Lauren Oliver, author of Before I Fall, creates a brilliant tale in her sophomore novel called Delirium. Amor Deliria Nervosa. With picturesque scenes, beautiful landscapes, and excellent character portrayal, Delirium is a must-read for anyone who has ever fallen in love, been hurt by love, or wants to change the government and questions what the government says. While it's supposed to be a sci-fi novel, really the only element of sci-fi is the fact of the cure for love as a disease. Everything else could be America 2 years from now. No characters are odd or out from science, fiction, or anywhere, which is a great thing because it helps the reader put themselves inside the story and put us in Lena's place. Her friends are interesting. Her best friend is a really great character, really well written, and is a definite kind of foil to Lena's character. Her aunt and family help us see more of the world and how one side believes it should be and what the government believes and is, and her friends show her what really could be out there and what the possibilities are, and provide the two sides to Lena of questioning which way do I move. The only true flaw in the book is the fact that Lauren Oliver does not explore more of the possibilities of our culture and society if love was eliminated, like religion and other aspects of our society that would exist, which she could have gone a lot more into and had a lot more influence. And if you really start thinking about the book, you will end up questioning how would religious beliefs be affected? How would these things be affected if all feelings of love are eliminated? Because, I mean, those are natural aspects. Everything we do in our culture, often, even our jobs, is out of a form of love. And this is never really looked at, which is a downside to the book, but honestly, doesn't hurt wanting to read the book and getting through the book. It's just, there is a tiny nag at the end when you're going, well, why didn't she explore this? Otherwise, Delirium is an excellent read if you're into dystopian societies, Brave New World, anything like that. This is a definite follow-up to after reading something like that or before it. If you love Before I Fall, Lauren Oliver hits again with a great second novel. And so if you believe in love, or if you don't believe in love, pick the book up.